Greetings, listeners. Welcome to Consulting Between Friends. I am your host, Michael Holmes Jr. In life, everyone goes through different things that can affect our health mentally and physically. Sometimes we understand our problem and know how to deal with it. One problem that is overlooked by people is loneliness. When people hear others are feeling lonely, they might say you have to just get out of your comfort zone and explore different things in life. This is very true, but some people don't understand how and don't have no one to show them things in life. Not having a social life can lead to loneliness, which can eventually cause health problems. In this episode, I will discuss loneliness and why some people have this problem, which can lead to something called chronic loneliness. This issue about loneliness is something not discussed, but a major problem that affects more people than you think. The topic is loneliness, the hidden side of mental health. We will return after a message from our sponsor. Everyone is always planning things, and advertising is needed to make it happen. So, if it's personal or business, let Pinpoint Designs and Images solve that problem. With Pinpoint Designs and Images LLC, you will receive quality work and professional service at a great price. The service that is offered: flyers, business cards, programs, invitations, photo books, ad booklets, and much more. Michael Holmes Jr., owner/principal designer of Pinpoint Designs and Images LLC, contact me by email or social media. Email address is pinpointdesignsandImages@gmail.com, and Instagram Pinpoint Designs, and Facebook Pinpoint Designs and Images. We are back. Feeling alone can be depressing at times. Your mind is filled with thoughts as to why you are in this place altogether. When you are alone a lot, you start to feel like something might be wrong with you. Not having lots of friends or a partner in life may get you down. You try to do something to fill the part missing at the time, but it doesn't work as planned. Going to different activities by yourself can be fun for a while. You get to experience things you might miss because you are waiting for someone to hang out with. You should always do different things you enjoy, even if you go alone. The world has a lot to offer, and you should have the opportunity to explore even by yourself. When you're feeling lonely at times, you may just want to receive a call or a text from someone. This connection with someone will take your mind off from feeling bad about yourself. We as humans need some type of connection with others. Without some type of connection, this can mess with our mental health. It can cause us to feel hopeless and not feel wanted by others as a whole. You will start questioning things around you, and not want to be disappointed if they don't accept you as an individual. Thoughts in your mind about people understanding you. 1. Will they want me around? 2. Will I fit in around the group? 3. What can I offer the person? 4. How can I stay positive without thinking negative? 5. Why do I believe I'm the only one with this problem? Will the group or the person want me around? This is the first thought that goes through your mind. Everyone wants to be accepted in the environment they choose to be around. For example, discussions, a party, a game, and other social activities. Fitting around different groups is important to the individual. Everyone wants a group to be a part of. When someone finds a group to be around, it makes their life more enjoyable. The person will feel wanted and needed instead of criticizing themselves. People who are not accepted by others might believe there is a problem within. The person will stop having confidence in themselves around people. When the person stops having confidence, everything goes downhill. What can I offer by having a conversation with the other individuals? When you have a thought in your mind and you just want to get it out, sometimes you can't wait for the person to respond. This leads to a problem that some people don't understand. The person cannot find a way to meet others to have a discussion. Having some sort of conversation is important to the individual. A phone call, text, or just say hello from the other people is important at times. When you reach out to the people and they are never there, this can discourage you. You are wondering why the individual doesn't want to communicate with you, which makes you feel lonely and lost. Staying positive is very difficult if you have a low self-esteem. When you are able to do something positive, it gives you the motivation to achieve anything. A person with negative thoughts will have trouble with themselves at times. Having negative thoughts will leave you feeling nothing positive will happen. For example, a project that needs your attention and family issues that requires focus. When your self-esteem is very low, your loneliness will kick in on overload. When you are lonely and you feel uncomfortable doing anything you enjoy, you might not want to be around family or friends because you don't want them to be worried about you. So you realize you need time to yourself before being around other people. You tell yourself you can handle your problem, but you realize you need help to resolve your loneliness. For example, talking to someone you trust and maybe a professional who can calm your thoughts in your mind. Why do you believe You are the only one with this problem. This is what you are focusing on in your mind because you have never been around people who have the same problem as being lonely. One reason is because no one likes to discuss their problems with just anyone. First, you have to find a person you trust. Second, you don't know how to solve your problem by yourself. People rely on different things to resolve their problems. Sometimes it can be with alcohol or drugs to just forget for a while the problem they are facing, such as loneliness. Some people may turn to religion to solve their problems and get a solution for the problem. Either way, different people have multiple ways to resolve their problems. The way loneliness can affect someone's health can be very critical, and not have a solution to resolve the problem can be life threatening. Loneliness can be that problem that is overlooked by different people. What some people don't know, being lonely can lead to major health problems. When being lonely affects your health, this is considered to be called chronic loneliness. This happens when the person chooses to isolate themselves from others or different activities they have enjoyed in the past. This chronic loneliness process happens over time, and the person might not know this is going on with them. Some of the signs and symptoms to look out for are: 1. Inability to connect with others on a deeper and more intimate level. 2. No close or best friends. 3. Overwhelming feelings of isolation, regardless of where you are and who's around. 4. Negative feelings of self doubt and self worth. 5. When you try to connect or reach out. 6. Exhaustion and burnt out when trying to engage socially. These signs and symptoms mentioned above will give you more awareness of the issue. While someone is going through chronic loneliness, it can affect their health mentally and physically. The medical problems that can affect someone's health are: 1. Depression. 2. Sleep disorders. 3. Type 2 diabetes. 4. Heart disease. 5. High blood pressure. 6. Mental health and emotional problems. 7. Substance use. Ways to overcome loneliness and create comfort for yourself. 1. Be kind to yourself. 2. Rediscover a hobby. 3. Reconnect with others. 4. Find your purpose in life. 5. Get outside and enjoy nature. 6. Exercise your body. 7. Seek therapy. 8. Join a class or a club. Mental health can affect any age, gender, and ethnicity. Here is a breakdown of facts related to mental health in the United States. Fact 1. 1 in 5 U.S. adults experience mental illness. Fact 2. 1 in 20 U.S. adults experience serious mental illness. 17% of youth 6 to 17 years old experience mental health disorders. Mental health issues by adults in different ethnicities. 21% of all adults, 14% of Asian adults, 17% of Black adults, 17% of Native Hawaiian and other Pacific Islander adults, 18% of Hispanic or Latinx adults, 19% of American Indian or Alaska Native adults, 22% of white adults, 32% of adults who reported mixed or multiracial, 44% of lesbian, gay, and bisexual adults. The percents I just mentioned is by people and gender and adults who are affected by mental health as a whole. After a short break, we will return. We are back. In closing, I hope the listeners enjoyed the episode on loneliness and understand why it is important to know about it. The topic loneliness was very special to me because I have this problem a lot being by myself. The situations discussed on the topic of loneliness are some of my experiences and how I have learned from them overall. Feeling lonely can be very sad and hurtful when you don't have someone to communicate to. As well, hopelessness if you don't have the motivation to overcome the problem of loneliness. One last thing. Remember to support Black business owners and continue to believe in yourself no matter what people say about you. Thank you for listening to Consulting Between Friends. This podcast is available on Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts, as well other platforms that are available. So like and subscribe. Need to contact us and leave us a comment? You can find us on Instagram at Consulting B Friends. Once again, Consulting B Friends. An email address is consulting B Friends at gmail.com. Once again, consulting B Friends at gmail.com. Consulting Between Friends now has a way for listeners to share their feedback about the podcast. The listeners can now share their feedback on Discord. The link will be available in the podcast notes and on the podcast website. Consulting between friends. Thanks to everyone for making this possible. The host, Michael Holmes Jr., the producer and content creator, Michael Holmes Jr., the artwork cover, Michael Holmes Jr., original music, a DJ named Slash, references, Cigna.com, WebMD.com, VeryMind.com, NAMI, known as the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Content distributor, My Producer Podcasts.